Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Pisces, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Here we have a Knight of Cups. We're looking at the future. We're thinking of how great life could be, right? All the Knights look at the future. Looking at a Ten of Cups, right? What is a dream come true for you? What is the perfect life that you wish for? What is your wish, right? What kind of life are you dreaming about? What would that dream life feel like? Not so much what would it look like, what would it feel like? Details are just details, but the feeling, that's what we really want. That's what lets us know that it's right, and it's true, and it's real. Because we feel that fullness, we feel that joy. Okay? And this is kind of like the optimism for the future. Knowing that your dream is coming true is giving you this moment-to-moment joy and excitement and this connection. You know, when you're in a really good mood and you're just so excited to talk to everybody and you're just really connecting with everybody and you're having these exchanges with everybody and you just have this joy about you. That's because of what we can see in the future. That's because of this optimism, even this premonition of the future. You know that Ten of Cups is yours. And so it creates this moment-to-moment joy in everything that you do. The Knight of Cups is interesting because it is that vision of that inevitable dream come true future. But it's also a card that is talking about the exchange of love and affection right here, right now, today, you know. We got to put this card into some context. I feel like you are overjoyed right now, yeah. I feel like the prospect of the future is so overwhelmingly good that you can't help but just run around and like loving everybody, hugging everybody, you know what I mean? Connecting and just having such joy-filled interactions with the world. I want to put this card into some context, of course, and see what else is going on here. We have an Ace of Pentacles. Ah, okay. An Ace of Pentacles. It's another path. It's a step forward. Okay, and it almost is saying that this tremendous and overwhelming joy that you feel right now is because you know that you have taken that first step onto the right path for you. That path that will ultimately lead to that Ten of Cups, that dream come true, that best life ever. Future, you know, that feels really, really good. I want to do an angel number card for you before we get too deep into these other energies. So we'll select one angel number, and you've got 0606, the commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. Yes, well that seems to sum it up, right? That by expressing your love and your kindness today is going to help you get to the end of this path as fast as possible, to get to your dream come true life, your peaceful, meaningful Ten of Cups life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing your emotions regularly. That's what this is. We're giving and receiving love. We're embodying love and kindness and joy in our moment-to-moment, day-to-day interactions, because you have finally taken that step onto the right path for your life, a path that is guaranteed to lead to that amazing future. You've made that commitment. Okay? This is kind of the cliche of, someone that, like, you see in these old TV shows, right? A father, has a baby, with their partner or whatever, right? Suddenly becoming a father, and they're just running around overjoyed, and they're just hugging everybody and passing out gifts and just, celebrating and jumping for joy. It's this jubilation, right? This jubilation that we experience because of the arrival of this thing that maybe we never knew we wanted it, but it's the beginning of something that is perfect. The beginning of something that is guaranteed to lead to fulfillment. Right now there will be ups and downs, sure, and we'll probably see some of those as we put the rest of our cards down. Oh, there's the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Star card. There's the Sun and the Nine of Cups. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is it for you. You're starting on this journey that it's like you finally found the right path. And you're so excited. You're so full of love and joy and hope and this jubilation that you can't help but it radiates from you. Right? It's just shining forth from you, and you can't prevent it. You can't hide it. You can't contain it if you tried, right? But of course, if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments. Okay? This is extraordinary. This is the best set of cards that we've ever had. You have the Star and the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, you have that Nine of Cups, that happy life. Living the dream life. The Ace becoming that 9. Now, maybe it's better that it's not a 10. Because this is the absolute joy of the journey. Yeah, you've taken the step on the path that is right for you. You've completed, it seems like a whole round of this karmic work, right? The Star, your spiritual energy is activated in you. You know who you are, you know why you're here, and you've taken a step in that right direction, leading toward your happiness, the best life ever. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's do the rest of the card. Let's see what else we have. We have the Fool. Oh, come on. And the Fool and the Magician. Okay, something's going on here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, of course. And an Eight. Oof, an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups. This really doesn't even seem fair. There's a good chance that I'm not going to post this. It doesn't seem fair to every other sign. Every other reading that we've done in this whole cycle of readings has had challenges, has had blockages, things to overcome. And you're getting all the perfect card. This doesn't seem fair, does it? But as the Star card behind us shows and the Wheel of Fortune card shows, you've paid your dues. You've put in the work. You deserve this. You have done that karmic, spiritual, internal work of finding your blockages, right? Of finding where your buttons are, right? Paying attention to those sore spots and those weak spots in you. You've allowed the divine light to shine inside of you and show you what to work on, and you've been working on it. Of course, you deserve all of this wonderful energy, because I think it's been a long time coming. I think that back here with the Star card, you kind of felt as if this journey would never end, that this work, this karmic work, this spiritual development would just be a continual process that would never really lead to anything. And you're right, it is a continual process. It does never end, right? But you're seeing now the benefits of it, that it's like you've been working really hard on something for years and years and years. And now you're taking that step on. This is like the home stretch. And this is kind of like when you know you're on the home stretch, you've already won the race, and this is where Spirit's saying, enjoy yourself. Your success is assured. Your happiness is guaranteed. And it's starting to bubble out of you now. You're running around, hugging everybody, dancing in the rain, right? It feels so spectacular. It's stellar, really, literally stellar, right? Let's select our mystery card. Maybe this will be a little challenge, I don't know. This is the bonus card, confirmation card. Well, that seems to be the one. We'll put it over here with our very own Kelly Kapoor. Let's have a round of applause for Kelly Kapoor. She made it through the entire cycle of readings, as difficult as some of them were. But Pisces, you've got, I think, ease. You've got comfort coming your way. Okay? Spirit saying it's your time for joy, for abundance, for really a clear mind and a pure heart. Not a care in the world, because you know you're on the right path. You've taken the first step on that right path. And as soon as you set foot in this thing, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, as soon as you set foot here, there's an overwhelming joy. It's just like it's like when you as soon as you walk in the door of like your grandma's house, it's just like you just can't help but feel elated. Because it's safe, it's perfect, it's where you're supposed to be. There's not a care in the world. It's like the outside world doesn't even exist. I don't know what this is for you. I think it's an ace. I don't think that I'm supposed to know. I think it's different for everybody. For some of you, this is maybe the career thing, the romantic thing, the step in a direction of health and well-being. It could be a financial path or a spiritual path. It's all of these things. It's a life reading. But you got that Fool, right? So this is a carefree, easygoing, free-flowing, freewheeling kind of energy here. It could be financial freedom. It could be that you are on the path now and it's pretty much locked in, right? That there is this joy and this freedom and this release from burden, this release from some of this responsibility. It's kind of like you've done all of this spiritual work, and now it's time for you to follow your destiny and fulfill your path, and it's just sort of a lightness, it's an airiness, right? So anyway, we've got major, 5 major arcana cards. We don't have any fire cards, which is interesting, and I like it. Because if there were fire cards here, I'd say, well, there's something that you're not paying attention to. There's something that you got to put your force and fire into, Something you have to strive for, something that you have to assert yourself to. No, this feels like it is just easy. No fire necessary, right? That you've gotten on this Ace of Pentacles, and your momentum will take care of the rest. Okay? You can trust in the flow of this energy. We've got water here with our Knight of Cups. And we've got water over here. We've got a little bit of air, and we got a little bit of earth. Right? The water is really interesting because it is your passionate pursuit of what is significant and meaningful to you. That you're taking, every step you take is a step toward bliss, a step towards happiness, a step towards your satisfaction, your fulfillment. And it's not a 10, it's a 9 plus a 1. 9 plus a 1. Which to me shows that the further we get toward our goal, the sort of further back the goal gets. Because the joy is in the journey. The joy is always taking that step and interacting with that energy. Right? So every time we get a 10 of cups, right, we have to expand our conception of what life could be, right? We have to expand our idea of what is possible. Well, that's what the magician is doing. The magician is the architect of reality. It says you get to the edge of your bliss. Well, the magician is going to come in and say, well, we'll just add on a few extra yards there, meters. And then you can fulfill that too if you want, you know. So we like the Nine of Cups because it leaves a little bit left to strive for. It leaves a little bit more enjoyment to have. I think that's why the Ace is in the position of what you don't want. We don't want to become sugar because then we can never taste sugar. We want to continue to experience love and joy and bliss and physical, financial satisfaction, mental and emotional abundance, spiritual and creative fulfillment and satisfaction. Right? We always want to have one cup empty so that we can experience the filling up of it. Okay? This is beautiful. You have three aces. Three aces. Then, of course, the sun looks like an ace. The Wheel of Fortune looks like an ace. And the rest of it's the major arcana energy. I think with the star card back here, it's felt like, you know, in the past, it almost has felt like your true life, your true will, your destiny, you know, your fate, your best life, your happiness, really your joy in life was so far away, like the star card's way out there. And that's what a star is, right? Stars are far away. You can sort of vaguely see it. You squint, you can kind of tell which one's yours, you know. But then we got that sun card. And the sun card is like the star you've just zoomed into it. Now you can see it. Now you can see the color and composition of your own soul. The goal in life, what you're meant to do, who you are, and why you're here. Now is not vague. You don't have to squint to see it. It doesn't feel like it's a distant goal, still way out. Now it's right here. And now you can see the last few steps that you're taking to get up here to your supreme joy. Because the star card is clarity. The star card is allowing you to see past, present, and future, not only in this lifetime, but many lifetimes, past lives and future lives. Okay? You've succeeded here. This is a spiritual attainment. This is an enlightenment. It's a spiritual awakening. Okay? And it brings about a profound bliss. It's kind of like the spiritual awakening that then, when you sort of come out of it and you're living your daily life, you can't help but feel the love everywhere. And it's not even really a love for any particular thing. It's just love. It's just like the world has become love, that everything in life is made out of little particles of love, like the Ace of Cups is like the atoms that compose everything. Yeah. And so your heart chakra is wide open. And, you know, who knows how long this kind of walking bliss state will last, but we'll keep it going, you know, as long as we can. I feel like you are embarking on a bit of a new path. Spirit is saying this week, you're going to set foot on this new path, and it's going to feel so overwhelmingly right for you that you're going to want to jump for joy. And, well, go ahead. You've earned it. Okay? It's divine timing. I think underneath everything is this Wheel of Fortune card here to say that you've always known you were meant for greatness. You've always known that there was more to life. So in all of your hard work in the past, all of the self-work, self-development, the spiritual work that you've done, the karmic work that you've done, you've always known that it was for a reason. And it was just a matter of staying the course, continue pursuing that starlight, following your star, following your North Star, and just waiting for the right timing, waiting for everything to get in alignment for you. You knew it was going to happen. I think you've always had synchronicities in life, even in times, maybe especially in times of difficulty. You've always felt as if there was sort of a divine hand sort of nudging you in the right direction. Yeah. I don't think you've always trusted in the divine energy or in that guiding hand, of the divine, but you've learned to trust it more and more. Okay. Because this is a card of faith and hope and trust. We've got to trust that if we reach out and grab the wheel, that the wheel's going to take us all the way to the top, all the way around and around and around, where however many times we want to go. You want to get on the Ferris wheel, you got to take that step. You've got to step onto the Ferris wheel, and then the Spirit's going to show you everything. You can stay on as long as you want. Wherever you feel like getting off, you know the signal, the secret wink and handshake to get off the Ferris wheel, and well, that's it. That's your life. You know. And I kind of feel that this is sort of, it reminds me of a Ferris wheel going round and round and round, right? Because the goal is very far away, and then we've attained the goal. We've become the goal. We've accomplished something. We put our ace on our 9. We get our 10 of cups, and then it's kind of like we're going to go around again. Let's do this again. Let's find another distant goal. Let's find another aspiration. Who do I want to be today? And we take a step on that path, and we go around and around and around as often as we want. The Fool is the card that kind of says, okay, I'm ready to get off now. Or the Fool is the one that says, I'm ready to go around and do something else. I want to have a new spiritual awakening, another spiritual experience. You know, I want to, and it's kind of like we get addicted to our conversation with Spirit. We want to stay in that state of meditative bliss or Zen or Nirvana or enlightenment. We want to stay in that state perpetually. You know, but we sort of have to come down from it. We have to go around again, and we build ourselves back up, and then we achieve that enlightenment again. And that's kind of what the 9 of Cups is all about. You know, we just stay in that meditative experience, and we're not aware that we're in there. It's only when we are approaching it or falling away from it that we feel it. Okay? When we are in there, when we have that 10 of Cups, it's sort of like it's just something that we become, and we're not feeling it. We feel the entrance into it, and we feel the coming out from it. And that is overwhelming bliss. You know? That's when you're getting this close to God, goddess, deity, whatever you want to call it. Getting as close to the sun as we can without just being completely annihilated by it. Right? This is a really good set of cards. I think any step you take right now, any path you put yourself on, if it feels blissful, if it feels joyful, if it makes you want to sing and dance and hug everybody, it's the right path. Do it. Keep going. Okay? Allow yourself to experience that jubilation. Allow yourself to connect with people. Okay? Allow yourself to have those just random acts of kindness, those random intimate moments where you just like, you know, you say something to somebody, you start a conversation, because who knows where those conversations are going to lead. Well, you take a chance and you feel it in your heart, you say hi to somebody, you smile at somebody, you start up a conversation. You decide to go on a walk somewhere you've never been before. You decide to take a chance, you know, in some new venture, some new opportunity, a new project, a new collaboration, whatever it is. It's a time for positive action, right? It's a time to continue to do more, do as many things as you want right now. Yeah. The Fool and the Magician on the path of the Serpent. The Fool is raw talent. The Magician is skill. Okay? And you've got both, right? You've got your general energy is this, I think, a very intense curiosity. The Fool is always ready for the next adventure. The Fool is always ready to sort of transcend, level up. Yeah, let's go around this roller coaster again and see what, you know, it's going to be different every time, you know. The Fool is always ready. And I think that this is an openness to everything that life has to offer. This is also a raw talent. This is somebody with, I think, the ability to be good at anything, you know? And so maybe this Ace of Pentacles is you. Well, we have all these aces. It's crazy. crazy amount of aces here. The ace is about you beginning something that you're going to naturally be good at, right? Because you have that talent. Whatever step you take, everything you touch really is going to turn to gold, or is going to turn to, is going to turn to a 9 of Cups. Everything you begin, every step you take, is going to lead to happiness. Because every step is going to be one step closer to that bliss again. And this raw talent is, it's raw, right? It's not yet refined into anything. It's not yet turned into a kind of final dish, It's like the aces here. The aces are kind of the seed of everything. It's the first step, but we don't know exactly how it's going to unfold, right? We don't know what our 9 of Cups, our 9 of Swords, our 9 of Discs is going to really look like. The aces, we're taking that first step. And so I think between these two, this is really saying you can do anything you want. That you have this untapped creative energy in you that literally whatever you apply yourself to, whatever path you embark upon is going to unfold in just very magical ways right now. Okay. And maybe this is maybe this is the culmination of a lifetime of work, a lifetime of effort and self-development and spiritual work. Okay. But we do need our magician energy. In the position of the environment, you have to be able to build rapport with people, right? You have to have some sort of organization or strategy here, right? You've got to have some sort of a system. Otherwise, the Fool and the Knight of Cups is literally just going to be running around, like just jumping for joy everywhere. And there's really going to be no direction to it. There's going to be no focus, okay? So the magician develops the structure through which the raw talent can be expressed, you see. So this is the raw talent coming out through some kind of a performative art, right? Or maybe you are, maybe you're a comic, maybe you're an actor, maybe you're a musician, maybe this is simply gardening, maybe this is the things that you build. It doesn't have to be creative or artistic in a traditional sense. But you are a creator. You have a raw talent behind you that needs a medium of expression. Okay, and this could come out in business. It could come out in physical fitness. This could be channeled through literally anything. Infinite possibilities. But it's a way for your Fool to kind of realize its potential through the matrix or medium that the magician can provide. Okay, it's sort of the way an actor may have, any kind of talented individual, and say an actor, right, has raw talent, needs different roles and different mediums, venues, whether it's television acting, stage acting, Broadway, off-Broadway, it's film, whatever it is, community theater, I don't know. All these different ways that actor can express that talent, that creativity. The actor needs the role. The magician is the role. Okay, otherwise, how does the raw talent find expression? Okay, and I think your life is becoming very fun because of all the different ways that you might discover to express your raw talent, your spirit, your soul, right? And all the different roles that you could assume, to give expression to what's inside of you. And we have a peace of mind and we have a purity of heart. Yeah. So I think this week, find something, find a medium through which you can express all of this love, all of this beauty, all of this creativity that you have. Find one thing, start something to give expression to your highest, truest self. Start something, anything that will bring you joy, that will give expression to your Fool energy. Okay? And do so with a pure heart and a clear mind. But commit to it. Allow it to unfold. Allow it to become something that's truly a joy of living. Let's look at the mystery card. There's got to be some sort of challenge here. I don't have anything to talk about, right? I don't know what this is going to be. Pisces, maybe it'll be the moon card. I don't know. Maybe Empress. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be another major arcana, but then I'm kind of feeling it's going to be a 4 or a 5 of something. Yeah? If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments below. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a 4 of Cups, but it's upside down. It's a 4 of Cups, but it's upside down. The 4 of Cups is in the rightful way. Now, I don't read reversals. I don't go out of my way to put any card upside down. So when one finds its way inverted like this, it's meaningful. Okay, I don't intentionally switch things around, so, it's kind of 50-50 what's going to come. We rarely get a reversed card in my readings. So when we do, it's kind of funny. The rightful way, this card here, kind of feels like we're denying the fruits of our labor, that we're refusing to accept what Spirit is offering us. We're refusing to express ourselves. And I was right about it being a 4 or 5, right? 4 of Cups. It's kind of the refusal of all of this love and joy and bliss. And in some ways, it feels like you're refusing to become sugar, right? Because you need to stay here and keep pursuing things. It's almost like it's almost a bodhisattva energy, right? Where you're sort of refusing liberation so that you can stay here and help the rest of us, because this is like we're denying it. We're saying, no, thank you. I'm not going to take it. And maybe this is about the 9 of Cups, and we're sort of refusing to get that 10th cup because we just don't want to. We don't want to leave. Life feels too good that we don't want to leave. We don't want to stop. We don't want to have a finish line, right? We don't want that climax. We like the journey, if you will accept my very bad innuendo there. But inverted, right? Upside down. Perhaps this is kind of showing. This is showing that you're accepting. You've perhaps denied yourself quite a bit in life. That you've had to say no to a lot of things. Back here with the Star card, and we're doing all this karmic work back in the day, and your whole life, maybe you've been refusing the fruits of your labor, refusing to just indulge in the rewards of all your hard work. But maybe now, turning that around. That you're saying, okay, I will accept this joy. I will accept this bliss. Kind of like, yeah, darn right I earned it. And darn right I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah. Maybe there was a time in your life where you didn't feel like you deserved happiness, right? Now I feel like Spirit's given you this gift, and you're saying, yeah, I will accept it. Okay, I will accept it. I kind of feel that way about the whole reading. Because with a 4 of Cups, it's a boundary. Right, a 4 of Cups is kind of like, I'm guarding my heart a little bit. A 4 of Cups is usually saying, I don't believe it. It's too good to be true. I don't want to accept it. Like, you're not going to take a can of peanuts from somebody, right? As you open it up, it's going to be that springy snake thing. You're like, I'm not falling for that. So we say, nope, I'm not taking it. Now, we're flipping that on its head. I think that we're going to accept the can of peanuts. If it's a springy, startling thing or gag, or if it's peanuts, either way, I'm joyful, you know. Either way, I have gratitude. Either way, it's going to be, I'm going to love it, right? I think even with the reading, it feels that this is too good to be true, but I think Spirit is trying to tell you that, no, this is real for you, and you need to accept it. Yeah. It's like we're opening the door and saying, okay, I believe it. I'm accepting this. Opening the door to our heart, you know. I think this is really, really spectacular. We're going to do an extended reading too if you want to stick around. There's a link up top. There is a link down below. New readings for Pisces, Thursday and Sunday. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.